Welcome to Little Steps, Big Gains and the 15-day Strength and Posture Challenge with a pillowcase. Welcome. It is day 4. It is amazing that you are here. Be so proud of yourself for putting all of the other temptations aside, stresses, and showing up today. Let's start with our cross body stretch. While we do this, I have 3 reminders. But first and foremost, for our cross body, you take one hand across your body. Take the other hand, the bottom hand, and come up around the elbow and pull it across the body, right? Cross body. We're stretching out the back of our shoulder, the posterior capsule that gets so tight. And when it gets tight, it pushes that ball forward. And then we are at high risk for injuring our shoulder, the rotator cuff, the nerves there, all sorts of things. We can get impingements, ugly stuff. So we're stretching out that back part first. Now, if you don't feel it, maybe the back of your shoulder is pretty loose and you don't need it as much. Just make sure you're stretching, okay? All right, let's switch sides. So your arm is across. The other hand comes underneath it at the elbow, and it's gonna pull it across body, right? All right, 3 reminders. Number 1, for all of the exercises, go within a pain-free range. In other words, if emotion causes you pain, back it down a little bit. Number 2, don't hold your breath, especially for the pulling exercises. If you're the kind of person that holds your breath, count out loud so you're not holding your breath, all right? Number 3, there is a lot of repetition in all of these videos to really sink in why we're doing what we're doing, the knowledge behind it, okay? Very good. And then number 4, if you're doing the pillowcase in standing instead of sitting, put your safety first, okay? Our good morning stretch. So we're gonna breathe in and up, breathe out, around and down. All right, so we're taking the shoulder in the socket and we're moving it around, taking that fluid in there called synovial fluid. We're moving it, kind of warming up that shoulder. If you are the kind of person that has a lot of stiffness, you might need to do a little bit longer warm up just to make sure you're loosening things up. All right, there we go. Our warm up, we're ready to jump in. Round 1, exercise 1. This is a really great one. We are going to do a set and press. So very similar to the other session, but you're gonna go ahead and take your pillowcase, try to get it kind of as far out so you're shoulder width apart. Now, while I explain this, go ahead and give me some ankle pumps up and down. Get those toes up and those heels up so you're staying active while I'm explaining this. Okay, so you know the first thing we do is set. What is set? We take our scapulas and set them back and down. We're taking those wings and setting them into place, okay? So without those sets, this is not good for our shoulder health, right? So we're gonna get impingement here. So we set our scapulas and then we pull. So it's a set, pull. We're gonna bring it into our chest, okay? Just like yesterday. However, this time, instead of going forwards, we're gonna go on an angle. So we're gonna rotate and we're gonna press across our body on a nice cross body press. Squeeze the shoulder blades, rotate and press. Squeeze and press. Tighten your core. This is a fantastic exercise. Side note, you might hear some snorting along the way. That's the little guy in the corner there, the little Yorkie. Okay, we've got this. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to do 1 minute. So pace yourself, okay? Go at your own pace. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to set our scapulas and pull our pillowcase first. Then we're going to reach across our body, rotate our shoulders. Keep tension on that. Come back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Across and squeeze. You notice I'm gonna start rotating my torso a little bit and squeeze. So we're rotating, pressing, and squeezing. Now this is amazing. If you can, remember to tighten your core muscles. And then if you can, try to keep going. But if you need to take a break and just kind of let your arms rest, that's okay. Let them rest. Go at your own pace. So we might get in 10 and you're like, you know what, I'm at 8 today. That's okay. Everybody is at their own pace, okay? You don't have to keep up. Oh, that was a minute. Ooh, great job. All right, now we're gonna go to the legs, okay? Give our arms a break. So you have two options here. Option number one, you got to sit up tall with me, right? To extend that leg up, extend that knee and slowly lower. That's awesome if you tighten the core first. Option number two is to go out and in. You can go down in between if you want. We're gonna go for 45 seconds on each side, which is a lot. So pace yourself, customize, okay? So core first, and then you can just go up and down or out and in. Find that right challenge for you, okay? I'm lowering it between, but you can just keep going either way. Remember our posture and our core and then leg. That timing is so important, okay? Core, then leg. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All right, for the last 10 seconds, I'm just gonna go out and in so you can customize what works for you, okay? Almost there. Fantastic. All right, sitting up tall, tighten your core. This is so good for us. You're either extending and bringing it up and down, or you're going out and in. Go ahead and jump in with me if you haven't already. Core and then leg. Core, leg. Because we can't be collapsing, right? Get that posture involved. Doing so good. Remember, you can lower it between. Find what works for you. Everybody's at their own challenge, okay? We're almost there. Core, posture. Oh, fantastic job. All right, exercise 3, we are back to the arms. We're gonna go to passing. So for passing, roll up that pillowcase, scrunch it up or roll it up. We're gonna do diagonals today. All right, so while I explain, go ahead and do some ankle pumps or remind you on how to do this. So our hands are in front. We're going to squeeze the heck out of that pillowcase while we do a diagonal. Do you see that diagonal? I'm squeezing and I'm gonna pass it. Same thing, we're just gonna do the same diagonal because we'll switch sides next round. So it's a squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. So squeeze that pillowcase, open up that chest, take that top arm and squeeze that shoulder blade. This is so good for us, okay? Let me check our itinerary. We are gonna do 45 seconds of these, okay? And then we'll end up switching sides next round. All right, pillowcase in front. Squeeze that pillowcase. Awesome. Squeeze that pillowcase. Tighten those core muscles. There's so much stuff to think about. Just try your best, okay? Go at your own pace. Really open up that chest. Awesome. You're doing so good. If you're doing this in standing, remember, put your safety first. If you're doing this in sitting and you have a wheelchair armrest, maybe go out and just do what you can do, okay? We're almost there though. Yes. Open. Squeeze that pillowcase. Oh, amazing job. We will switch sides next round. Very good. All right, our next one, we are gonna just go to our glute muscles, our butt muscles. So I just want you to squeeze your butt cheeks and rest. So squeeze them for about 3 to 5 seconds. Taking those butt cheeks and clenching them together. while you're tightening your core and you're sitting up tall, right? Tighten the core and sit up tall. And what we're doing here is strengthening our butt muscles, our glutes. Those are our hip extensors. In other words, they straighten out our hips to help us stand upright. When the front of our legs are tight, our hip flexors, they pull us forward. So we definitely need some strength in back to help us stand upright and get up, right? A few more, okay? This is so good for us. Last one. Amazing. We are going into push-ups next. You're like, what the heck? All right, so if you're standing, you may want to take a seat for this one. We're going to put our hands on our lap, and we're going to go ahead and just let your body weight fall. Let your body be kind of jello, all right? Let your body be dead weight. We're gonna put our hands here, and you can kind of open your elbows a little bit, not here, but not here. And I want you to use your arms, only your arms, to push your body weight back, all right? So go ahead and try to jump in with me. So your body is dead weight, and you're only using your arms, just your arms to push yourself up. The body is dead weight, and just your arms. We're gonna do a minute of push-ups. Now, sometimes people have a hard time with this one, and I just say try your best, okay? Just try to think of your body as dead weight, because that is our resistance, is our body weight. All right, and we're only using our triceps, our elbow extensors that straighten our elbow to push us back, like push-ups, okay? If you do indeed feel this, it is an awesome exercise to do on your own. Easy peasy, right? You're sitting down, you're just cranking out your push-ups. If you have a weaker arm, you can kind of lean on that side a little bit more to customize this. Just try your best, okay? Last one. Ooh. Fantastic job with round one. Round two. Okay, exercise one, we have our pillowcase. Go ahead and give me some ankle pumps, please, while I explain. So just pumping those ankles. Okay, we're gonna have our pillowcase in front, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna set our scapulas. Take those scapulas and squeeze them back and down first. After you set, then pull your pillowcase. From here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna reach across our body. So literally that pillowcase is kind of lined up with me as best I can. And then we're gonna bring it back forward and then the other way. So what I'm doing is making a big half circle. It's like a rainbow around me, okay? And every time I come one side, I'm gonna try to squeeze that shoulder blade, okay? So I'm going to my left arm right now, and I'm gonna squeeze my left shoulder blade as best I can. Remember to tighten the core, remember to breathe or count. All right, go ahead. You got some good ankle exercises in. Grab your pillowcase, set your scapulas, then pull all the way to one side. Squeeze that shoulder blade and switch, squeeze. Now, if you notice my inside arm, I'm trying to keep my elbow up. So I'm not trying to drop it like a chicken, keep it up. So you're trying to keep everything in line with that pillowcase. Going straight or forwards, around, squeeze. Forwards, around, squeeze. Try to keep that inside arm up, that elbow, so everything kind of stays in one place. It's horizontal. Good. Squeeze that scapula. Tighten those core muscles. Go at your own pace. Everybody's at their own pace. We have a few more seconds, okay? Oh, go at your own pace. Last one. Amazing job. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and jump into our legs to give our arms a break. You have two options here. Option number one is to tighten your core and march. That is fantastic. Option two is not to just march, but step out like you're stepping over a threshold and in. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do 45 seconds on each leg. Core, posture, then leg, okay? Every time we step out and in, we're incorporating our glute muscles, those hip abductors that bring our leg out. And those are really important for our gait, which is walking, to hold our leg out so we don't drop it in and to kind of scissor our gait or narrow our gait, okay? So I'm putting my hands here to keep my shoulders back, my core engaged. But once again, if you're if you are marching, that's awesome. Find what works for you, okay? Awesome, let's switch legs. Just the march is great, okay? So tighten those core muscles. Fantastic job. My shoulder blades, I gotta tell them to go back. I have to tell my core to tighten. If I don't tell them that, I collapse in. We don't want that, right? We need our back extensors to kick in to keep us upright. And we're almost there, okay? We often think about the core as the front. Well, the core is a cylinder, okay? And that includes our back. So we do sit-ups all day long. We have to remember our back muscles because they pull us back. Oh, fantastic job. And there's a little snort back there. Okay, we're going back to our passing. You're doing really good. This is our third exercise for round 2. So I think you know what's coming. We're gonna roll it or scrunch it, up to you. We're gonna do diagonals the opposite direction. So my hands are up. I'm gonna squeeze the heck out of this pillowcase while we open and close and pass. It's a pass, okay? All right, go ahead and jump in with me. All right, so squeeze and pass. Squeeze and pass. If you're doing this in standing, put your safety first. If you're doing this in sitting, remember to really squeeze those shoulder blades. And if you have an armrest in the way, maybe you're out a little bit. But you've got this, okay? Tighten those core muscles. Really tighten the core. Squeeze that pillowcase. Squeeze it. We really need our grip. Gotta get that grip strong. That plays a huge role in our day-to-day independence. Really squeeze the heck out of that pillowcase. Squeeze it, okay? Oh, amazing job. Amazing. We are gonna go ahead and hang in there with me. Exercise 4 for round 2. 2 more exercises. That was great. Now we're gonna go into chin tucks. So, just a quick review. If you already know your chin tuck, get started. But for the rest of us who need a review, we are going to turtle our head forwards like a turtle. And then we're gonna take our chin and we're gonna bring it back. In other words, bring our head into alignment again. This is alignment. This is not alignment, okay? So out and hold it and try to hold it. So I'm gonna jump in with you, okay? And I'm gonna do it from the side so that you can really see the motion. All right, so I'm coming back and holding it. Double chin. Forwards. Double chin. Really pull that head back, retract it. Forwards. Back. Forwards. Back. Forwards, back, forwards, back. Oh, fantastic. That strengthens these muscles that pull our head back into alignment so it's not hanging. Great job. Exercise 5 out of 5. We've got this. Now, this is a difficult one. Go ahead and get started if you know what we're doing. We're dropping our point. But those who need a review or an initial explanation, we're gonna have, there's two options. Option one is to have your arm on an angle and flutter. Now tighten or set your scapula and then flutter. That is an option. Go within a pain-free range. So maybe you're down here, that's okay. Option number two is dropping the poise. So I'm gonna take my pillowcase and I'm gonna hold it horizontally and I'm gonna drop it and catch it. Drop and catch, drop and catch. I'm about shoulder width height, okay? So I'm gonna jump in with you, whether you're fluttering or you're dropping. This requires a lot of coordination. So I'm literally opening my hand and catching it, okay? This is really good for the muscles that stabilize our shoulder, called our rotator cuff muscles, okay? There are 4 muscles that surround our shoulder and support it. About 15 more seconds, okay? Now, if you need to take a break, take a break. If you're having a hard time and you're not catching it, that's okay. What you can do, like I said, is practice or flutter first, okay? Work on that. This is not easy. Oh my gosh. Switch sides with me. Once again, you can flutter, that's great. Whoops, see, I dropped mine. Tighten your core muscles, okay? Put your safety first. So if you drop it and you have a hard time picking up things from the ground, put your safety first, okay? Especially if you're standing. If you're standing, don't go lunging for it, okay? Please. This is a hard one, but a really good one. A few more, okay? Oh, amazing job with round 2. Round 3 out of 3, you've got this. 5 more exercises, okay? You're doing amazing. Our first one, we're going to do, we repeat this where we're gonna go ahead and do set our shoulder blades and we're gonna go ahead and press across just like we did. But now try your best to go up on an angle if you can. So it's a set, pull, turn, press. That sounds like a lot, okay? So just try your best. If it's like, oh, there's so many instructions, you've got this with me, all right? We're gonna go ahead and do 1 minute. Squeeze your shoulder blades, then pull your pillowcase. Turn, try to press, bring it back. Rotate, press, back, rotate, okay? Good, try to keep your elbows up. I know this is hard. If it's too many instructions, just do what you can do, okay? Do what you can. Rotate, tighten your core. Go at your own pace. If it's easy for you, really pull that pillowcase, okay? If it's easy, pull it harder across. Really pull it out like you're ripping it. Awesome, great job. You can customize this, rip it harder, make what works for you. Okay, whew, that is a lot. Let's go to our legs. Give our arms a break. We rotate back and forth. Next, we have our mud slides. So you can get started, or I'm gonna give you a review. So for our mud slide, we lift and we get our heel in the mud, and then we're gonna slide it back. We're going to lift, step, heel, slide it back. We're really pushing and sliding the heel or the mud. I'm gonna do it with you from the side so you can see me, just so that you can see. All right, tighten your core, sit up tall, heel, slide. It's a heel slide or a mud slide. You can go back on your toe if you want. like yesterday. We're sitting up tall, shoulder blades are back, tightening our core muscles before we move our leg, right? Core. Tighten the core. Good. No collapsing. In other words, no bringing down, okay, or falling forwards. Switch sides. I'm turning so that you can see me, but you can do this straight on, okay? Core first. Heel, slide the mud. Remember to tighten those core muscles. Oh, amazing, Dad. That was so good. All right, now we are going to go back to our passing. Okay, you're doing fantastic. If you want to pump your ankles while you're watching, we're going to rotate with our passing so you can always get started. So we're going to hold our poi in front. Okay, I'm just going to show you from the side. We're going to take it with one hand, and instead of just opening halfway, we're going to try to rotate our entire body in one direction. You see how I'm rotated? And then we're going to come in. Now we're going to try not just to go halfway, but to literally rotate. So to do this, you may have to turn your head and square up your shoulders. Now, if this is too much and you're only here, that's okay. Go as far as you can go. Or if there's a chair in your way, just try your best, okay? All right, I'm gonna jump in with you if you've already gotten started. I'm gonna squeeze that pillowcase, rotate my shoulders, and bring that pillowcase back. Rotate. Now my back arm, I'm gonna squeeze the pillowcase, and I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blade, right? That back shoulder blade. So for me, it's my left arm and my left shoulder blade. The arm that's going back, that's the shoulder blade you're squeezing. Good job. I'm jumping in with you. Go ahead and tighten those core muscles. Rotate as much as you can. Try your best. Everybody is at their own level. So some people are like this, and that's great. And other people are even more flexible than I am. Everybody's doing their own thing. Some people are standing. Some people are sitting in a wheelchair, but you can customize this. Tighten your core muscles, okay? Squeeze that pillowcase. Fantastic job. That was so good. All right, relax. We're gonna go ahead and go back to that chin tuck, okay? Because that's so important for our posture. So important. So go ahead and get started. But as a reminder, minus the fact that we just did this, we're going forwards and we're pulling back. So we're aligning our head, okay? All right, go ahead, I'm jumping in with ya. Forwards, back, and hold it. Give yourself a double chin. Forwards, back. Make sure you're sitting upright. So no hunching over, right? Amazing, amazing job. Okay, exercise 5 out of 5, our last exercise of the day, our push-ups. Okay, so, now, as a reminder, you can get started, but I'm gonna jump in with you here. My hands are on my lap. My body is dead weight. I'm gonna use my arms only, and we're not gonna hike our shoulder blades up, or we're not gonna hike our shoulders up. We're gonna keep them down. And we're only gonna use our arms to push ourselves up. I'll go to the side so you can see a little bit better. My body is dead weight and only my arms are extending. I'm literally doing push-ups against my own body weight. Okay? So you can, once again, if you're not feeling it, just try your best. That's all we can do, right? I'm gonna jump in with you. Good. Try to only use those arms. Your body is dead weight, okay? And you're not hiking your shoulders, right? You're just extending. We're targeting what's called our tricep under here, okay? It extends our elbow, and it plays a huge role in helping us stand up. And it plays a huge role if you're using a walker, or all of us for our day-to-day tasks, our triceps, okay? 2 more, okay? Remember, your body's dead weight. Oh, amazing, amazing job. That was our last exercise. Exercise 5 for round 3. You did it. Great job. Congratulations, you finished day 4. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot because it is so hard to put yourself first, to show up and be here. So be so proud of you and your strength, your determination, your resilience, everything you have and you own on the inside to come and be here today. Be so proud of that. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the videos, and come back. Little steps together, we can make some big gains.